here with a little prep video before the big show coming up in about 2.5 weeks, the Toronto Pro Show. It's going to be an exciting event. We're all looking for it. My team and I are going down. We're going to have a booth. It's our first time down there having a booth, so we're pretty excited about it to present, what we do so we can help the athletes out. I've been in the game for quite a while helping the athletes, and I've never put myself out there and been vulnerable and open myself up and get engaged. So as I said, I've been saying it everywhere on social media that I'm going to get more engaged, I'm going to become more visible. So that's the whole deal. We're excited about it. So what I'm doing now is I'm bringing on athletes that were in the show, associated with the industry, just to get their point of view on what they think about the show coming up, kind of give it a little push and get you interested, get you engaged, get you thinking. So today I have with me, with great pleasure, I have one of my man, Kip Brown, Kip Chong. You all heard of him? The big man.
What's up?
Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna get, as usual, I'm the type of guy who likes to just, I like to pick the brain of the athletes, pick the brain of anyone I'm around, just to see where they're at. Everybody has a journey. Everybody has something to share. Everybody has, their take on things. So that's what I want to get. I want to pick Kip's brain because Kip had the fortunate experience of being there in two facets last year. So that's what we're going to pick his brain. And we're going to have 3 questions, nice and easy, nice and quick, to help share with you. So here we go. Kip.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You were at the show last year, both as a competitor and as a fan, basically.
Right.
What's your experience with? How was the show for you?
The show was a good experience. I think the OPA, made a great move, bringing the Ontario Championships downtown to downtown Toronto, teaming it up with the Expo. It just created a bigger atmosphere. And it's the Ontario Championships. I was fortunate to take super heavyweight first place in the overalls in that show. So for me, it was a big deal to check that off my list. And again, just moving it downtown, the atmosphere, so it wasn't just the athletes and their supporters, but just people that enjoyed, fitness and bodybuilding in the city that came down, the hustle and bustle, the sheer number of people down there just added to the excitement of competition.
Yeah. There's nothing like an event to really put everything in perspective. How big was this? Were you kind of surprised at the numbers, or what do you think? Because sometimes when you're working out in your own little world, it's kind of isolated. When you saw the numbers, what did you think?
It was somewhat surprising. As an athlete, we sometimes, especially getting towards contest, for me, it's important to just get my tunnel vision. I can't worry too much about what's going around outside, because I just got to focus on the goal. Mm-hmm. So a lot of it is when I look back in hindsight and I can reflect on the process that I realize how big the show was and the magnitude of the show. Going through the motions, for the couple days, it was a 2-day show, Friday and Saturday. As much as you can feel the excitement, it was also important to block all of it out and really just stay focused on, achieving the goal.
Yeah, excellent. So the next question I have for you, some of you may be seeing this, are getting ready for the show, and those who aren't getting ready, what's the mindset right now? So what are we, it's going to be in a month, so 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks today and tomorrow. 3 weeks today and tomorrow. Where's an athlete at in the mindset right now? Where are they at? Nervous, anticipation, where are they at?
I think for me, anticipation. First and foremost, staying focused on the goal. Hopefully having some good people around you to, help look at your physique to, keep you honest about where you are and where you need to be. And, not overguessing it. At 3 weeks out, you're getting close to that crunch time that you really want to be ready a few weeks out, so you're not overthinking it and doing things to make mistakes in the last few weeks. So it's also an exciting time because you're really starting to see your physique come together. A lot of us spend, a lot of our times, especially the bodybuilders, in the off season with the extra body fat, that extra cushion of fat around us so we can move the weight and train with higher calories. So once that 16-week prep starts, you're getting down to the 3-week mark and you're really starting to see what all that hard work, has come up with. You're really starting to see your physique come together.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is a journey to watch the transformation, even down to the last week. So many things happen. Like, it's unbelievable how something happens in 24 hours makes a difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There have been occasions where in the last few days an athlete can look amazing 2 weeks out from the show. And again, it's that overthinking things in the last few weeks because they feel either they're not ready or they want to come looking even better, that you can really throw your physique off in the last few weeks. So, I've told friends of mine, and it was really important for me at 3 weeks out to block a lot of things out. You start to see pictures of other competitors that might be a little ahead of you at 3 weeks, and you want to speed things up. Or you can see people that aren't quite as far as where you are at 3 weeks out, so you think you're sitting good. At 3 weeks, so long as you're on target to achieve your goals, that's what you got to stay focused on, because all that really matters at that point is on show day, who's put in the work and who's brought the complete package.
Sure, yes, sir, and condition is everything. So, where are you going? So last year you did amazing, and now you've stepped back a little bit to prepare for another push at the big prize.
Right.
Where are you at right now, and what can we expect?
Well, right now we're sitting, I believe it's 17 weeks out from the Canadian Nationals, which is being held, I believe, in Montreal this year. So, from last year, coming off of that victory, I had the game plan set to get back in the gym, start making improvements, start trying to fill out some weak parts, put on a little more muscle. And I guess we're 17 weeks out from a run to hopefully a pro card this year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And training's going good?
Yeah, training's going great. I'm sitting 17 weeks out, sitting at around 320, which is about the heaviest I've been, but in the best condition I've been to start a prep.
Yeah.
So I've been at this weight in the past, but it was with a little more body fat. The package is a lot tighter at this weight. So again, at 16 weeks, I'm really excited to see where my physique is going to be in the next 12, 13 weeks when I reach that 3-week mark when it's crunch time.
It'll be going quicker than you know.
Yeah.
So this is Alvin Brown from TCH3P and Integrated Peak Performance. If you aren't planning to come down to the show, I think you should. I think you should give it a try. If you haven't been into this sport or you've been eyeing it, looking at it, there's some people down here with such discipline and focus, and it's going to give you a whole new look, at what it takes to be an athlete in this sport. It's seriously, this sport tests these people on so many levels: mental, physical, emotional, financial, and the window of opportunity is a very slight opening that they slide right through if you're lucky enough and focused, and a whole bunch of things has to line up for these guys, and that's what they put on the table. You have to have the stars really line up for you to make this work, and trust me, you gotta have dedication. Can't be about the money, can't be about anything else but just passionate about this sport. So again, come on down, show the Toronto pride. The show is coming here. Show them why they should come to a big mecca city like Toronto and bring the show back. When I go to the Columbus, it's jammed in Columbus. So let's do the same here in Toronto. Look for a booth. Look for Kip. You'll see him walking around there.
Yeah. Well, I'll be there at the show. I have some really great people helping me out this year.
Yeah.
It's a company called Beyond Yourself.
Right.
They're going to have a booth at the Toronto Pro Show. So
there you go.
If you're out there, I'll be there hanging out with those guys. Come on down, check it out. There's a lot of other great Toronto athletes that's going to be competing at the Canadian Nationals that are going to be out there, supporting other contacts and walking around the show. So come on down and check it out, show some support.
You won't be able to miss 6 and change and 320 anyway, so you'll be able to see him. So again, yeah, come on out. There's some athletes coming from the U.S. as well. So there's lots to see, lots to do. It's only going to grow from here, and we need your support. Show them what the Toronto can do. So Alvin Brown again. Until next time, we'll see you later.